I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family.
What's up, PandaPack? Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play, guys. We are back on the world, gonna be doing some awesome stuff in today's episode, so hopefully you guys are excited for that. I actually have a lot of stuff planned, so I'm actually really hyped, guys. I have not been this hyped about an episode of the Let's Play in so long, guys. But let's go ahead and just showcase what I did off camera first. I'm not gonna keep any surprises from you guys. I'm not gonna stall. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna showcase the church, guys. So this is what we got done off camera, guys. And basically it looks pretty good. I like the way it turned out. It looks exactly like an actual church, like wood. Like, I think I got the structure down. It's got a miniature tower over there, and then it's got, you know, that up there, and it's got, you know, all this good stuff, and it's looking pretty good and dandy and all that good stuff, guys. And I'm very much happy with how it turned out and all that. But anyways, oh god, that's gonna get rid of a bunch of these. God dang it, bands. But basically, guys, there's not really an interior that much. Like, it's just kind of like empty, you know. Like, look at it. I'm not gonna do anything big about it. But if you guys come through here, we actually have a pathway that leads into the cemetery, and then we got two coming this way and that way, because of the fact that it'd be kind of ridiculous if they were forced to go through this, you know, the church every time they wanted to come in here and all that. So we're not gonna be doing that, guys. So we have paths that could flare out in every which direction and all that. And another thing that you guys might notice is I have the arrows on this side of the screen right here, but I also have view bobbing on. So let me know what you guys think about this. I kind of like it. It makes it feel more like a survival, because, you know, you're walking and stuff like that. For PvP, I don't like it, but for this, I kind of do. So that's pretty cool. But I also went mining last episode, guys. So or not last episode, but off camera. I actually recorded an episode of me mining, and I enjoyed it. I liked it, and the face cam corrupted. So I was like, or not corrupted, but like something went wrong, and it wasn't synced, and it was bad news bears, guys. So basically, that's why I'm not doing a face cam for this one. I kind of got discouraged with the face cam for the Let's Play, just for this episode and all that, guys. But look, this is all that we got on our little mining trip. Now, keep in mind, I did use my fortune pickaxe, wherever it is, to get all this stuff right here. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. We got some diamonds to refill some of this stuff that's gonna be breaking soon and all that. But guys, we got some things to show and some things to do. So basically, let's come on over here to the anvil. So I was fishing earlier because it was raining and I wanted to get rid of the rain. And we got a Silk Touch 1 book. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make Silk Touch shears, because of the fact that, you know, I really like the idea of having silk shears. And we'll just call them silk shears. That's kind of a tongue twister. But bam, bada bing, bada boom. Now what this does, guys, is watch this. If you want a piece of grass, wait. Okay, guys, for whatever reason, my breaking like the button that I used, the left mouse thing that I used, you know, like the clicky thing, it wasn't working. Like in my settings, it just, this thing that like I have my thing, it was none. It said none. I was like, what the heck? But basically, guys, what you can do with Silk Touch shears is if you mine a block like this, you get the grass from it, and oh wait a minute, they fixed it. That is bad news bears for me. So yeah, basically I guess I fixed it, guys. But back in the day, I had Silk Touch shears on this world, and what that allowed me to do was you could mine grass and stuff, but it wouldn't take durability away from the shears. Now I don't know if they completely fixed it. Maybe it just, you know, shows up with the little like bar, but before, like, you could mine and it wouldn't like take durability. So that's actually kind of sad that they might have potentially fixed that. But regardless, it doesn't matter. I could care less about 5 levels in a Silk Touch book, guys. It's not a big deal to me. But other than that, guys, I have something to show off now. As you guys can see, I have 60 steak down in there, and I have a bunch of the dudes here. So basically, I've been breeding a bunch of them, trying to get a stable food source going, guys. But one thing that I'm starting to realize is the more I breed them, the laggier this world gets, because, you know, there's more entities in it, which is not good, guys. So basically, what we're gonna have to do is we're probably gonna have to keep a few here, but then make like a farm somewhere out there, because it's not looking good for us with FPS when they're over here, guys. But other than that, there's not much that I did off camera, guys, but there is some stuff that I want to do on camera with you guys. So I decided to use glass over here because I kind of like the idea of using glass, but it does look very, very boring. So we're gonna have to do some stuff with the glass, and we're gonna have to try and make it look a little bit better. So basically, we got a bunch of this stuff now. Since we don't have stained, you know, glass, we're gonna have to resort to doing some stuff like this. I think that this is gonna be fine. Like, it's not gonna be a big deal. Like, we're not gonna work on the interior, so it's not gonna like really matter. But I think that this is just gonna make it look a little bit better from the outside, and I think that this is gonna look very, very nice. Because you guys know how like in churches and stuff they have like the that's not gonna look good if we have two like that. They have like stained glass for a lot of the windows and stuff like that, and I really like the idea of that. So we're gonna just implement a bunch of that here. I think it's gonna look fan-freaking-tastic, guys. So hopefully you guys kind of like this. I mean, you know, it's a makeshift. Obviously, once they add this stuff, so we're gonna switch it to, you know, make it look better and all that. But for now, that's what I like to see, because, you know, interiors don't matter to me. And wow, rhyming accidentally. But yeah, that just makes it, I mean, it's gonna look 10 times better when we have this stained glass, guys. But for now, just to add some color to it, we're gonna keep it like that, guys. And I really do like the way that that turned out. The stained glass idea is a little bit more modern than it, you know, modern times, but I kind of like implementing it here. I think it does make it look very, very nice and all that, guys. So hopefully you guys do as well. On top of that, guys, perfect timing because it's turning nighttime. I wanted to make a bed, and I wanted to make a bed and make a green bed because I do not have a green bed, guys, and I would very much appreciate having a green bed to rest my little head on and stuff like that, because honestly, we don't have anything of that sort, and I very much would like that. So let's go ahead and grab some wood and get going on this. Let's do this, and then let's do that. Bada bang, bada boom, and there we go, guys. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's really awesome, guys. Let's place it down. Oh my god, I need to fix that texture a little bit. It looks kind of like somebody puked on it, but okay. You know, I like. Whoa, okay, and then it's broken. That oh. What is okay? I don't know what just happened. I do not know what just happened, but we fell asleep. We have this bed. What? What is going on, guys? What in the name of Neptune is going on? Beds are broken. Beds are officially broken, but we got two for the price of one, so I'm not even gonna complain. We're actually gonna replace that one out of here. Get out of here, dude. We don't need you. I kind of like the white bed too, because, you know, green and white are my channel colors and all that. But yeah, that's kind of weird and all that. But I don't know if I updated this yet. I did update it, so you guys can kind of see the church there as well, guys. But now for what we're gonna actually do in today's video. I have still yet to get those guys in there, guys, because that guy looks really cool when he's in there, but I will get the rest of them in here, guys, so don't worry about that. But looking from this point of view, I like that I have like different vantage points and all that. Looking from this point of view, guys, so we have that low class over there, we got the mine over there, we still have yet to finish that little area over there where we're gonna put a few houses and stuff like that. But the main thing I want to work on today is I want to work on a river. Now obviously we have that lake over there with a little bit of a river, but I'm talking about a river that comes from one end all the way through to the other end, guys, and I think that this is gonna be pretty cool. So as you guys know, we do have a path over here that separates the low class from the middle class, but instead of having a path coming through here to you know, like disconnect them and all that, we're gonna have a river. Now this river is gonna be pretty cool because now we can have a bridge over there, which will make this seem less flat, and it'll give us some elevation and stuff like that. And with the river right here, we can have some buildings, like, you know, that come off of it. We can have some docks, we can have some cool stuff, and I have a very, 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 very good idea for what this river is gonna look like, guys, because I have a lot of motivation and like inspiration for what this is gonna look like, which is why I'm super excited about this episode, guys. So hopefully you guys are as well. But first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and build a little house over there just so we can get some actual house building, because we haven't really done any house building on camera, guys. Alright, guys, so I did some off-camera building. You know, obviously didn't finish it. You know, we still got some itty-bitty pieces that still need a little bit of work and stuff like that, but this is basically what we got done, and it doesn't look, you know, I mean, it depends on what you consider to look good, I guess you can say. But basically, guys, the whole objective with this middle middle class is to not be the same as the other class, you know, and the buildings need to be slightly different. They need to have something that makes them, you know, stand out in comparison to the other ones, which is basically what I'm trying to do. So basically, if you guys can kind of understand what's going on, if you look at one of these older houses over here, you can see how chaotic, how, you know, messed up they are. You know, they've got all this random detail in them. Their roofs are all broken up, you know, stuff like that. You know, like they look broken up, they look, you know, messed up, kind of, you know, this is basically what they look like. You know, the roofs aren't straight, you know, stuff like that. But if we come on over here to that one, you can actually see the chimney, which I think the chimney makes it look really cool. But when you come on over here, I put leaves on top of the roof, by the way, because it was too gray without it, you know what I mean? So I needed something there to, you know, make it look less boring. So basically, look at it, guys. It has structure. This is like what a classic house would look like when somebody joins, you know, like it's got a nice roof, it's got a chimney, you know, I mean, you know, it's got a little foundation, you know, it's not too chaotic throughout here, it's more simple, it just looks more not chaotic, you know what I mean? And that's kind of the whole point of this middle class. You know, eventually the houses are going to get really advanced to the point which they're going to look really clean, you know, like the really advanced classes or the upper class, which will be right here, will look like this. You know, they have like, you know, like that looks really like rich compared to other ones. Like this one's over here, if you guys can tell, is made out of wood and cobblestone. That's it. But if you come on over to this one, it's got, you know, cobblestone obviously, but it's got some stone brick here and there, it's got stone here and there, you know, it's made out of, you know, stuff that's more expensive, I guess you can say. It's made, you know, the roof is obviously made out of cobblestone and stuff, which is more expensive than just their wooden roofs and all that, and it's, you know, more sturdy, stuff like that, guys. But I did that because I'm gonna basically make like 4 more houses coming along this side. I just wanted to get one done on camera so you guys can, or not really on camera, but like in today's video, so you guys can kind of understand what I'm gonna go for the houses that are gonna be along here and all that. But now let's get on to the actual river, which is what we are going to have this video be about. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are up here, and I did a little bit of terraforming already. So basically, guys, what this river is going to look like is it's going to be kind of a different river. It's not like just going to be a random river like that one, you know. This one's going to have structure to it. Like, it's going to have some sort of purpose. Now, as of right now, I have like 3 wide, if you guys can kind of see the dirt over there with the little indents. I might make it 4, maybe 5 wide. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks a little bit small. I might make it a little bit bigger, guys, but if we hop down here, you guys can kind of see it, and it basically looks like this. Now what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna actually have this be like, the water's gonna be at, okay, yeah, we do have some stuff on us. The water's gonna be at this level. So it's not just gonna be like a river that's up here. There's gonna be like, it's gonna have like a design, for instance, like let's go bust out some of this stuff real quick. Let's get the cobblestone now, just for demonstration purposes. There's gonna be a wall right here basically, and this wall is gonna kind of, you know, just be here to look, you know, good and all that. Like it's literally just gonna be like, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna serve its purpose and all that. But basically, guys, it's not just gonna be a random river in the middle of nowhere just because we want to put a random river here. No, it's gonna actually have, like, you know, purpose. I don't know what the purpose is necessarily, but it's obviously gonna probably be transportation. But with that, we're gonna have like something over there, and we can also have, you know, some cool stuffs going. Like for instance, we could have, you know, like a little bit of a, obviously we're gonna need like a little bit of a ledge system. So like, how about like every time it like curves, you know, it would have like, you know, a little ledge or something like that. So there would be one right here, and then in between there we could have something, for instance, like 1-1, something like that. You know, it's just a little bit of something. So then right here there would be another one, and then there'd be 1-1, and then since there's one right here, it's gonna go 1-1. But then like right over here, you know, it wouldn't, you know, there wouldn't be one, so it's kind of like fit like this. So it basically kind of look like that, and then we could even put like a little cap on this as well here and there. You know, not on every single one of them, but you know, here and there, maybe alternate them, do something like that, guys. So it's just gonna be a little divider kind of thingamabob, and then over it obviously there's gonna be water and stuff like that, which is gonna look cool. And I might actually raise the water up 1, because since we're gonna have like this little ledge system, you know, having the water maybe up to that level might not be too bad. Let's try it out. Let's see if we have water up to here. It's not gonna make it look too horrible. I mean, you could just walk off, but I mean, actually that still looks low because this is up here, you know. That's still that looks low to me, so I think we might just keep it there, guys, which makes my job a little bit harder, because now that I dug everything down, you know, now placing all the water is going to be a lot difficulter. Oh my god, a lot more challenging, guys, but that's kind of what we're going to work on. So I'm going to get just, I mean, I haven't even done it over onto this side or anything, because yeah, I'm going to do that definitely off camera, but I'm going to do a lot of this off camera, but I'm going to do a little bit of it on camera, I guess. I mean, I just did a little bit of it on camera, guys, but you guys probably don't want to see it. It's going to be kind of a repetitive, you know, kind of a thing, you know, so we're just going to do our, you know, I'm just going to kind of do it and all that. And obviously, you know, down when we get over here, you know, we could have put, you know, cracked stone brick, we could put moss when it's down here, so it kind of looks like, you know, when stuff's like in the water too long, you know, gets mossy and stuff like that. So I mean, we can do a bunch of cool stuff. I think that this is going to turn out great. Again, I might make it a little bit bigger, so I don't know exactly how that's going to work, because I mean, this is really small, but I mean, it doesn't need to be huge. I mean, from down here it doesn't look that big, but maybe we do need to make it bigger. And if we do make it bigger, we need to make this side go out, because we can't really push it up against this anymore. So yeah, I think we might make it just a little bit bigger, guys, and then, you know, we'll see where, you know, I'll do some of it off camera, guys, and then we'll see where that gets us. Alright, guys, so I did some off camera building, and we got a little bit of a foundation started for us. So basically, this is what the river's gonna look like. I decided to make it go down lower, because previously I said that we were gonna have it like on that level, and I tried that and it just didn't look that good, guys. Now obviously this part right here is kind of messed up, because we're gonna have like a bridge system and stuff. That part's just not finished at all, but basically neither is this. But this just kind of gives you guys a general idea of what it's gonna look like, guys, and I think this is gonna add a ton to the world. So this, you know, I mean, this could still need some work. I mean, it's not supposed to look perfect. It's just supposed to be a little shield. Basically what I did is every time, you know, I already went over this, it curves. There's one of these, so like every time, you know, like see how it like goes in one, you know, it comes out, and then you got two stone brick that come off of it as well. So you can kind of better notice it over here. See, there's a turn right here, and then there's two stone brick, turn, two stone bricks, you know, there's a turn right there, two stone brick. You guys can kind of see it, and it looks pretty cool, guys. Now obviously there's a ton of stuff that still needs to be done with this, you know, like we're not anywhere near completion with it, guys, but it's getting to a point where I'm starting to like it, and I very much am looking forward to it. Now obviously, you know, I came here to do some on-camera building with you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick, but I'm actually lacking some material right now. Alright, I got some mossy stone brick and some regular moss stone, guys. So what I want to do is, when we're like down into like this area, is that gonna make a huge difference? I don't know if it is, but we're gonna do it every once in a while, kind of when it's like lower down here, because I think that it will overall kind of make a little bit of a difference. It's not gonna be anything huge. This is one of those things that like I don't want to say like actual builders do, but like people who, like, it's not just so much like if you see it, it's also so much like, you know, it's there, like it makes sense, you know what I mean? It might be wasting a little bit of a material here and there, but it is not a deal breaker, because you know, it'll end up looking good in the long run and stuff like that. So like, see, you can't really tell. You can tell when it pokes up like out here and stuff like that, but it does look pretty nice, guys. Now obviously we can do the little bit of the implementation of that in here and there. You know, we obviously have andesite that we can work with. I always forget that andesite is even a block, and then we can use a cracked stone brick, which is honestly becoming to be like one of my favorite blocks. I'll be honest, it's a very universal block. It works with cobblestone, it works with everything, guys. So I am very much liking that one. Ooh, this is gonna be a perfect spot right there for it and all that, guys. But look, our new texture is coming in handy, guys, because you know, if you guys remember, the old texture looked very weird, and I'm very glad that we changed it, because now it kind of fits in with our situation a little bit better and all that, guys, which I am very much approving of, and it's looking good, guys. So let's go ahead and get one more of those in there. We can slide one of these bad boys there, and overall this is just what I'm gonna be doing. So this is why I do a lot of off-camera building, guys, because you guys definitely do not want to see me just doing this, you know, flipping through my inventory trying to get all the good stuffs going and all that, guys. But you know, I think that this is turning out very well. This is honestly, well, where the heck did that that even go. I think that this is looking very cool. I think it's gonna turn out to, you know, be awesome. So hopefully you guys do as well, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video for the most part as well, guys. I tried to, you know, switch it up, not just do the one thing, this whole thing. You know, I did, you know, building, and then I did some other stuff, and I think that it's pretty good, guys. So we don't have a lot of those, so we can't really do a ton of stuff with that, except we do have a crafting table right here. So I think we're gonna call it there, guys. So that's basically what it looks. Oh, we forgot a spot. We forgot. We can't just forget a spot like that, Panduma dude. We're just gonna put a stone brick there because I ran out of the gravels, guys. I'm gonna have to go gravel farming, which I never thought I'd ever have to say, but we're gonna have to go gravel shopping. But look how much better that looks with the gravel, guys. It's a one continuous like flow and all that, and I like it, guys. But this is basically what this is gonna look like. We got the little details in here, and it's looking nice. It's looking nice and dandy, as obviously still need to work over here and all that. But this is basically what this is gonna look like, a little river, and we could actually get a boat and actually like use this for transportation. That'd be pretty cool, guys. But regardless, I think that this is a great place to end off this episode, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This was a kind of a more unique kind of build. I want to do a lot of the buildings like that house over there off camera, because lots of people make houses in their Let's Plays. Lots of people make houses that look like this, and like they're all kind of somewhat similar, so it's really repetitive, you know what I mean? Like this house might be completely different from this one in my eyes, like different roof, you know, but like it still has the general idea, you know, maybe just because the slab's up there instead of down there, but like still it's like you still place, you know, the 4 pillar blocks, then you place, you know, the ones on the corners, and then you place the windows, and then you make the roof. And then this is more unique. It's more entertaining in my opinion to record something like this and then do all the housings and stuff off camera, and I think that that's just gonna be very beneficial. And I keep falling in here. Holy Moses of a Mose, guys. We need to get out of here and stop falling in here. We gotta update the freaking map, guys. We gotta we'll get started by getting rid of this. We'll place that there, and then we'll get rid of this and place that there, and looky there, guys. We got it, guys. Look how cool that's gonna look. That's gonna look very, very nice. We're gonna have the little river that's gonna flow, and that flow is really nice as well. I like that it shows up as blue and stuff. That's gonna look pretty cool, guys. I'm really looking forward to it. But anyways, guys, we're gonna end it off there for real now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a safe and enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.
Shifted higher than the ceiling, and ooh, it's the ultimate feeling. You got me lifted, feeling so gifted. Sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly?